What's up, Bulldogs, and welcome to this week's news show. I'm Claire Davis.
And I'm Molly Hotek. This week we covered scheduling,
the Environmental Club,
winter formal,
and the C4 Career Fair.
Scheduling for the 22-23 school year has just begun for our classes. We sat down with several students who tell us more about the changes that have been made to this system. BNN reporters Bryn Stewart and Chloe Lavelle tell us more.
We sat down with juniors to discuss with them scheduling for their senior year.
I'm Trenton McCain. I'm a junior at Columbus North.
My name's Micah Rutledge. I'm a junior and I go to Columbus North.
At the scheduling meeting, we went over core for to what we need to graduate. We went over the new policy of rescheduling, the certain reasons to reschedule.
We just went through a PowerPoint and we were told just to be college ready and just to make sure we don't slack out on the last semester or last couple semesters, just to make sure that we actually get good grades and stuff, because colleges do look at that.
In my classes, we've talked to each other. We have individual meetings with my teachers, and then they tell me what they would recommend for me.
My math teacher has really helped me figure out what class would be better for taking next year, for my college and everything like that. My English teacher has also helped me pick out my AP class, just to make sure that would be a good choice for me.
I just went down the list and I went off my teacher's recommendations, and then if I thought I could do something else, then I talked to him about it, and if not, that's what I chose.
It was a little stressful at first, just trying to figure out which classes I needed to take and how many classes how many credits I needed, and all the things for academic honors and technical honors. So it was a little stressful, but other than that, it was pretty easy. I did not really take any fun classes. I've already completed my C4 pathway, so there's not really many classes for me to take this year.
I probably am going to take jewelry and glass. It sounds interesting.
It's just a little bit different and a little because I'm scheduling for my senior year, so it's a little crazier. Oh, I only have 2 semesters left of high school, and I have to prepare for college and getting a career and everything. So it's a little stressful this year and a little different.
This was Bryn and Chloe reporting for BNN.
The Environmental Club recently received funds to improve the school's courtyard. Reporters Michaela Brown and Emily Torres tell us more about the club's plans.
BNN sat down with seniors Shen-Yi Gong and Sanjana Jain to discuss the future changes of the Environmental Club that just received a grant from the Bulldog alumni in order to improve the school's courtyard.
My name is Shen-Yi Gong, and I am a senior right now.
Hi, I'm Sanjana Jain, and I'm currently a senior.
I'm the social media manager.
So the Environmental Club is kind of this club that works to try to keep the school more green. So one of the main initiatives that we do is that we take care of recycling on every Friday after school.
I think my favorite thing has been recycling, just overall. I really liked working with other people in our school just to recycle on paper. We do paper and plastic, and those are 2 different things, but it's just really nice to work with other people who care about our environment.
So recycling is honestly one of my favorite things to do. Every Friday after school we go and we separate out the paper from all the plastic, and then we put them in the bins outside. And especially now it can get really cold, but it's really exciting to do with everybody else pitching in and working together.
So we asked for a grant to fund the courtyard, and the courtyard requires a lot of money because we have to get a lot of plants, and those are really expensive, and just moving things, getting structures built, that's also a lot of money. And so we asked the Bulldog alumni, and they gave us a grant of $1,800, which is a lot of money, and we're really thankful for it.
We received money from the Bulldog alumni to revamp the courtyard, kind of make it nicer looking and more enjoyable to be in, and we received $1,800.
I don't really have anything too specific. I just kind of want to make it more of a place for people to relax and be able to enjoy nature overall, and just to walk through during passing period. And it's a really nice view to look at because there's a lot of classrooms that surround the courtyard, and it would be nice to look out and see a good place.
I think it'd be really cool to add more greenery, maybe some flowers, and add more seating for if people want to go there for lunch or just do homework there.
Yeah, so we have a list of plants and flowers that we want to have in the courtyard, and the ordering for those plants has just kind of started, but we won't be able to actually plant those bulbs into the courtyard until May 20th. So the courtyard is most likely not going to be finished by this year by us because of that. So
I think the main plan is to add more flowers there and kind of just clean up the space, add more greenery and things like that.
This is Emily and Michaela reporting for BNN.
After 2 years, CNHS was finally able to host another winter formal this past Saturday. BNN reporters Caden Pinkerton and Darren Riley tell us more about this highly anticipated event.
This week, BNN sat down with Sergio Ramirez and Cade Summers to talk about their experiences with formal.
Cade Summers, I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Sergio Ramirez Vasquez. I'm in 11th grade.
I wasn't sure if everyone would actually fit in the cafeteria, but it looks like they had enough room for everybody.
It was actually pretty fun, and I loved being in a circle so many times. It got so hyped. So
yeah, I went and hung out with a couple different friends.
One was a group of friends like Don, Becca, Caesar, Aiden.
I think just being there with my friends was fun.
Yeah, I got pretty crazy.
My favorite part of formal was just being there with my friends.
You know, getting in the circle and stuff. I got pretty hyped and everything. That was actually my favorite part, actually.
No, but I did get to see a little bit of people inside that mosh pit that formed. Just kind of the tops of them, though. It was hard to actually see in there.
Oh yeah, I recommend other people going to formal.
Yeah, I think that even if you don't think it'll be very cool, it's nice to just hang out with your friends, and it's good practice for prom night.
The North C4 Career Fair was held this past Wednesday in the auxiliary gym. It was open to North PCC students and middle schoolers. Reporters Holden Ramsey and Brian Alvarez tell us more.
BNN sat down with some students at the C4 Career Fair to talk about C4 classes they are planning on taking next year.
Hi, my name is Kenzie Pendleton, and I'm a sophomore. Next year, I'm interested in taking a lot of C4 classes because I haven't really gotten to the past 2 years. I'm also interested in taking some AP classes just for fun. For sure, I want to take some type of education C4 and then probably photojournalism or some type of design C4. Also, definitely some AP, like AP Lit or Lang. Probably not any AP Science classes though, because I made the choice of taking AP Physics this year and that was definitely difficult. I've definitely been convinced that some of the ones I was interested in sound really fun. Like some of the design ones sound very interesting. And business did a good job making that also sound like a fun class. Thanks.
I'm Ethan Staples. I'm a C4 ambassador for robotics and engineering. Well, I mean, I actually took the engineering program first, and I got into that because my dad was an engineer, and I've always wanted to do that. And then my engineering teacher mentioned something about doing robotics, and I took the first year class last year, and it was super fun. So I took the second year class this year. Yeah, I definitely recommend going to the C4 fair. I mean, you get to experience like all the different C4 classes that we offer, so they get to have a wide variety of like things to choose from when they get to pick their C4 classes.
This is Brian Alvarez and Holden Ramsey reporting.
And that's all for this week's announcements. I'm Claire Davis.
And I'm Molly Hotek, and as always, you're watching Bulldog News Network.